Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are talking about Hawaii. Now, the story with Hawaii. We went to Hawaii last year and it was a wonderful holiday, and we had been there one time before a few years ago. And this year we were not intending to go to Hawaii, we were intending to go to our honeymoon destination. Let me backtrack. So we've been married 10 years this year, so we decided that we wanted to go back to our honeymoon destination as a special kind of holiday. And then when we were looking at the prices, it was exceptionally expensive. And we saw that we could go to Hawaii on kind of roughly the same amount of money. So we decided, why not? We know we love it. It's a really relaxing place. We love driving around and meeting the locals. And for those of you who've never been, I really highly recommend Hawaii. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. But I do recommend you escape Waikiki. So you can stay there. It's cool. It's really nice. It's got a great kind of Japanese inspired vibe. There's great Japanese food in the city, but I feel like where my heart lies is outside of Waikiki, and just driving around up the west coast and checking out like the beautiful beaches, heading to the North Shore and looking at the big surf, going down the east side, having a look at the turtle, like it's just a beautiful place. But we can't deny Hawaii is also a massive like shopping destination. So there's I think it's the 8th largest mall in the USA or in the world, I'm not sure. Anyway, we've got Ala Moana, which is a really big open air shopping centre, and then we've got lots of little malls all over the place. There is an outlet there which has a whole bunch of different brands that you can buy at quite cheap prices, and so it is a shopping destination. In the past, I've gone there, I've spent a lot of money, I've bought a lot of stuff, but this year I did not purchase anything that I did not purchase anything that did not spark joy, and I did not purchase anything that wasn't for me. Like I bought stuff for other people. That's not what I mean. I didn't buy stuff for the blog. I bought it for myself. So there is still quite a few things. I'm not showing you garments that I purchased because I bought a whole bunch of just like staple black, grey, white t-shirts because I use those for work, and I just think you can't go wrong with some great staples. I also didn't purchase that much stuff also because the dollar isn't great at the moment. So I found that when I went to Sephora or the department stores, when I converted prices, it was pretty much the same thing. So for example, MAC. So last time we went, I bought a lot of MAC stuff because it's so significantly cheaper there. This time, I think it was, so for example, Fix Plus, I went to pick up a Fix Plus. I worked out with the conversion how much it would cost me. It was $1 less than if I purchased here in Australia. So that kind of restricted my shopping as well. But without further ado, let's talk about some of the stuff I did buy. So I love sneakers, and I have quite a few pairs, but I wanted something super simple. So I bought a pair of sneakers. Now these are I call them my Nana sneakers because they are the Adidas Cloud Foam sneakers. They look just like regular sneakers, but inside they've got really cushiony stuff. Actually, it's got an example here. It's got really cushiony stuff in there, and that's fantastic for me because I do spend a lot of time on my feet at work, and these are appropriate for wearing with like a cute dress or whatever, I don't know. But I really like these. They're just really simple black striped Adidas shoes. Okay, if you know me, then you'll know that I love handbags, and so I picked up myself a new handbag for the year. So this will be my everyday handbag, and it is the Moon Walking Satchel from Rebecca Minkoff. And I really liked a few things about this bag. First, it's just got a really good, like it's not too oversized where I'm going to be carrying around the whole world with me, but it is large enough for me to carry everything that I need, plus more. I really like, I don't know if you can see, but the, this side. I really like, if you can see, the studding there, and I also like the fringe detail here. I just think it's a really cool bag. For me, I really need a crossbody strap, but I also like these handles as well, and this, like I said, will be my handbag for the year. If you go to the outlets in Hawaii, in Waikele, then you'll see that there is a massive, what you'll see is a massive lineup for the Kate Spade outlet, and I picked up 2 items from Kate Spade this year. I've been carrying a Kate Spade bag all year actually, from last year's trip. This is a sort of a wallet on a strap kind of thing, and I figured this is a really great little kind of clutch type purse when I'm going out to an event, or if I'm going somewhere where I don't need a lot of stuff with me. What I really like is when you open it up, there is the card section, there is a section there for your phone to slip into, and then here you can probably put, let's say, a lipstick or some tissue or whatever you need, but it's got a lot of storage in it for quite a small kind of compact thing. And then it's got the strap that's also detachable, and so I think that's a really nice little kind of, I almost call it a purse that you can wear for like even getting to, if you go to like a wedding or something like that. I think that's a really nice little item, and I actually picked one of these up for my mum as well. Okay, so this is one of my not necessary impulse purchases, and it's a an envelope kind of clutch from Kate Spade, and I don't know if you can see, but it's entirely sparkly with chunky glitter. It's kind of got tones of silver and gold in it, and I like that because it means that I can wear it with both types of jewellery, and I can wear it pretty much with anything. So this is something that, again, I would say for a special occasion, weddings or those sorts of functions, or just even going out for the night. It's a really nice size too, like it's not a huge envelope one, but it's also not too small, it doesn't fit everything in it. That's how big it is. Alright, so there's one more. This was my gift. This is my Christmas gift from my husband to me. So he purchased me something while we're overseas. We didn't really do Christmas gifts this year. So I bought myself one thing for Christmas, and he purchased this for me for Christmas. I bought him some shirts and a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, so it's a little Marc Jacobs crossbody satchel. And I've wanted a Marc Jacobs piece for the longest time. It's a really nice small piece that I can wear just when I head out for the day. It's not like a work bag or anything like this. That's something I would wear like if I go out shopping, or if I just want something small and convenient. I really like the piece. I like that there's that front pocket with the magnet clasp there, so you can stick your phone in there. I've been using it the last few days, so it does actually carry a lot more in it than it looks like, and again, I love a crossbody strap. Okay, so on to all the beauty stuff. Okay, so these next items are going to seem absolutely ridiculous to you because you can get these here easily, but when I was in Long's Drugs, which I think is just the Hawaiian version of CVS, or I'm not sure anyway, I was in the drugstore and they were getting rid of all this stuff, and so I got it at less than half price, so I was so excited. So it's something that I use all the time. It's Dr. Bronner's soap. So I picked up the hemp cherry blossom big bottle that's going to last me forever, and I also picked up 2 bars because I use these to clean my brushes. I got the baby unscented and I got a peppermint. So I know it's a bit silly because, like I said, you can get this in Australia, but this stuff was so cheap. I can't even remember. I think it was like $5 for the big bottle and a couple of bucks for the bars. Again, from the drugstore, I picked these up last year and I've used them. Like I think I lost 2 out of the packet, but these are the best hair clips I've ever used in my life. They're from Revlon, and so you can look at my last year's haul to see how they work, but they're just really phenomenal hair clips that stay in place. And because I have such kind of fine and thin hair, clips often just slip straight out, so these ones stay in place all day. I love them. Okay, so onto some skincare. Again, this is, most of this stuff is stuff I can get here, but I just picked it up because it was cheaper overseas, because especially like in some of the department stores, there were a lot of sales on, and Clinique is one of those brands where it's a lot cheaper overseas. I picked up a large jar of the Moisture Surge. I used to love this stuff so much, and I stopped using it because I think it, well, at the time I thought it really affected my skin in a bad way, but I found it was something else. So this is the 72-hour Moisture Surge, whatever it is. I've been using it already. I love it. It's such a beautiful, lightweight, but very hydrating gel. Okay, so this I haven't used yet. This is from Origins. It's a brand new mask. It's the Hello Calm Relaxing and Hydrating Face Mask with cannabis. Is it sativa? Sativa? Sativa. I think it's sativa. Anyway, cannabis seed oil. Really interesting. A lot of those like oils, cannabis oils and stuff were available in Hawaii. I know that a lot of people use those oils for calming and for like their health benefits, and I wonder where like Australia stands on those things. Look, I went through customs and no one had a problem with this. I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, so this is a face mask that's supposed to just be really hydrating and soothing to the skin, which is great. I've got a little bit of dermatitis happening, so I might try this out and see how it works. Also in Nordstrom Rack, so they have a lot of beauty stuff. A lot of Kat Von D was there, a lot of Lorac was there. but there was also a lot of Stila, and so they had a lot of the Stila shimmer and glow shadows, and these are the ones that don't have the glitter in them. They're just more of a cream shadow, but this is a beautiful shade. This is the shade Boheme, and it's a really nice cool toned silvery pink, and it's something that I already love. I already know that I'm going to get a lot of use out of this, and I will add it to my collection. A little bit, just going back to skincare, I also picked up from Nordstrom Rack the Elisa Vecca Bubble Mask. You might have seen that on Instagram. This is such a fun mask. I used it twice while I was away, and it really helped to just make, because my skin was going crazy with oil over there, it helped to kind of clear that up. It's just so cool the way it bubbles up so much. It's really intense. And then from one of my favorite brands, Pixi, you guys know I love the Glow Tonic. This one here is the Retinol Tonic. And so this one is slightly different. You use it in a similar way to the toner, so you just use it after cleansing. I haven't cracked into it yet. I've got quite a lot of other toner type products at the moment, but I was really keen, just because I really like this brand, I was keen to see how their retinol works. And on Instagram you would have seen I was really enjoying, I was hoping to head back and actually grab another one, but I didn't have the chance. But this is the Sun Mist. So it's a sunscreen in a spray. I personally didn't use this alone just as my sunscreen for all day. I actually used a sunscreen, and then if I wore foundation, which rarely, I wore this, which is the Complexion Rescue. And so that has SPF in it as well. This is what I would spray on top, and then during the day I would spritz it all over my face and on my shoulders as a top up. And I have to say, I got some freckles on my forearm, and I think I got a little bit of colour, but I didn't get sunburnt once while over there, so I really think this worked well for me. I grabbed another Lash Paradise because I really like the formula, and it was on special, and I just picked one up. I grabbed a small rollable fragrance of the Wisteria Blue, which I love from Nest. These fragrance like rollerballs last so long, and so I have a lot of perfume, but I love these ones that you just pop into your bag and use wherever. From Target I picked these up. These are so cool. Now, I haven't seen these in Australia, but I might be wrong. If you've seen them in Priceline or anything, let me know. But I really enjoy getting rid of the fluff on my skin, so microplaning, dermaplaning, whatever you want to call it. And these are really tiny, tiny little razors. Now, I assume they're used to shape the brows, and I'm not sure if that's something I would use or use it for. But they're definitely great for just getting into these side sort of parts there if you are getting rid of fluff off your face. So that was a really cool little find from Target. And on to the big ticket items. So these are my, well, I'm counting that purse, that glittery purse, as one of my impulse purchases. This is my other impulse purchase, even though it's two, it's still one. Anyway, I picked up 2 of these mini sets from Pat McGrath. So there are, I haven't even opened them yet. There are 3 mini lipsticks in each. So this is the mini matte trance Color Blitz trio. There are 3 lipsticks: Elson, Obsessed, and Full Panic. And so there are, you have a look, they're like some bright and reds. And then I also got the same in the nudes. So there is Omi 1995 and Flesh 3, and they are in like the more nude shades. So I did put up on Instagram, I showed you that I was looking at the full size stuff, but I decided to get these minis because it's a great way to try out the formula, a whole bunch of different shades. I could do some swatches, and they're great just to pop in your purse as well. So that was my impulse purchase. This is the one thing where I was like, do I need them? No, but I really want to try them. Keep an eye out on Instagram. These are so festive. Keep an eye out on Instagram. I'll swatch these. I assume these were holiday sets. Okay, so this is what I purchased for myself for Christmas. I picked up something that I have wanted for the longest time. And is it extravagant? Yes. Do I need it? No. Do I really, really want it? Or did I really, really want it? Of course I did. Just let me unbox it here. Hello, Lila. I got myself the Sunset palette from Natasha Denona last Christmas. That was my Christmas gift to myself. And I actually, towards the end of this year, actually fell in love with it. When I first purchased it, I bought it because I thought, oh yeah, there's shades I'm really going to wear. And then I found that I didn't. I found that I had so many neutrals in other palettes that I kind of didn't use that one all that much. and I regretted purchasing that one because I thought that the Lila was something that I would get a lot more use out of. So this year for Christmas I got myself the Lila, and here she is. She's absolutely pretty as a picture, and I can't wait to get in there and start using it. So it is a bit of an extravagant gift, and I know I've been talking about being more mindful in my purchases, but I'm really excited that I didn't buy myself just a whole bunch of crap that I didn't want or need. Everything that I purchased is something that I genuinely really wanted to try and got excited for. Holding this does spark joy for me. And I'm really happy with the handbag pieces because I feel like there's some really good investment pieces there that'll last a really long time. So I know some of you were really eager to see what I purchased this year, so hopefully you're satisfied. It's not as much as I have purchased in the past, and I think this year I'm deciding I'm not going to label it as a no buy or a low buy or whatever it is, but I'm just being really careful with what I purchase and only purchasing things that I really, really want for myself. I don't feel overwhelmed by how much stuff I have at the moment. I still do think, I do declutter every few months. I feel like I need a bit of a declutter now just to get rid of some stuff that I just never use. But I feel comfortable. It is a ridiculous amount still, but I feel like it's not taking over the entire house or anything like that. So I feel comfortable with that. But yeah, I don't think you'll see a haul from me in the near future unless it might be PR stuff or whatever, but who knows. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video. As usual, thank you so much for coming and spending a little bit of time with me in my little corner of the internet. I'll catch you next time.